All right, let me change my name there. Got the music going a little quiet. I'm going to turn that up a touch. Oh, man. Ooh, actually we're at 118, so I'll do 115 players. Announcement's kind of moot because we already started the stream, but that's a-okay. Awesome. Alrighty. Ooh, wait, shit. Okay, I need to, let me take the multi. I need to go on Discord real quick and post that in the FNF channel because they've asked me to start doing that. I just have to get into the habit of it, you know? Let's see, NA multi for tonight. Cool. All right, that's posted, and now we should be a-okay. Let me just make sure that we're live here. All right, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whew. And now we're going to start with FNF. So let me kill off a few side applications just in case my CPU decides to freak out again. I think it's a thermal paste issue. I didn't open her up. I didn't have the chance to because I got hit with some more freaking IRL news and you know, like not much what I can do. All right, we're at 120. Sweet. All right, I can update that to 120 plus players. Awesome. All right, we'll see how all of this goes. I think I have everyone's URL. Did the music not loop? No, it did not. All right. I want to play my little Bentusi jam there. I know Barb went AFK. He's playing his intro right now, but we have a lot of big names on tonight, so this should be some really, really good PvP, but I'll wait till we get to the roster. Frankie, thanks for the hydrate and posture check. We'll go ahead and adjust. How are you doing tonight? Oh. So apparently Remy announced yesterday, Barb was just telling me about this because he actually he's a part of the XX, but he's going to stop playing 40K games, and Katie and XX is apparently stopping their 40K ops because of what Gamers Workshop announced a few days ago regarding that they're going to start copyrighting all animations on YouTube. And that sucks, in all honesty. Got into a debate with Barb about, you know, a few things on XYZ, but I will say for the record, that really does suck because the 40K mod for Arma 3 has released a lot of really cool things in the past month. And generally when you want 40K Arma 3, Remy is the guy to go to because he does it very well. His whole community is dedicated to it. They just had an anniversary op with a large amount of people and a really kick-ass 40K op, and that's a little worrisome that now that feed is that content's going to start dying down because a lot of people came back to Arma 3 because of that stuff. So, you know, it kind of sucks. But hope he's doing okay, because I know 40K is also a big part of his channel, but I think he's big enough, like, yeah, nearly 500,000 subs if I remember correctly. I have to see it every day I log on my channel.
Back, and I'm going to go live.
Because of how analytics work on YouTube, I always see his channel because people, for whatever reason, really like his content, and then they'll come and watch my content too because we share a big audience. So I always see that. And, you know, I'm just one of those little small things about Arma 3 that, you know, little gossip news in the background. You got to wonder what's going to happen. But, he'll be fine. I know that much, but that does suck that 40K is going to get that hit. Yeah, sorry, I was just talking about random shit. What's up?
No, you're good. You're live? Because I'm live.
Yes, I have started going live.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, you always say you're starting to want to die, so I'm glad to see you're starting to try and go live.
Yes, thank you. No, I appreciate it. No, I was just talking about the whole Gamers Workshop situation and how
Gamers Workshop, yeah,
whatever you want to call it, but with
yeah.
you know, someone like Remy, if he's going to stop doing 40K stuff for Arma, there might be some slight implications for Arma as a whole because a big channel stopping a staple of what he does that brings a lot of people to the game, you know, it's just it could have some repercussions, and you know, I'm just gonna be curious to see how that all plays out. You know.
Oh yeah, it's not like he wants to do it either, but
Well, yeah,
it's,
but
a precaution.
someone his size might get hit by something like that, so you do have to take the precaution. I completely agree with that. I mean, there was a lot of people back in the day when Disney started cracking down on swap for a month. A lot of people ducked their heads, myself included, because they meant business.
I do want to go back on what I said before we went live about Remy's tweet, because he said, I've scrapped my plans for future 40K operations.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So
cool.
I don't think, and that's me kind of just realizing that now. But yeah, I don't think he's stopping other people, but I think he's not making any plans himself.
Yeah,
for that reason.
Like, the Warhammer 40K for Arma 3 isn't going to go anywhere. People are still going to play it. It's just people aren't going to stream or record it. Yeah, because they don't want to take the risk. I'm still going to do it because fuck it. Yeah. Best they can do is give me some copyright strikes, and then I can appeal and get it all thrown in court. And we'll see what the fuck happens at that point. But I think this is, every time this has happened, it dies down. So we'll just see how things go. But holy crap, the round has begun. This is a Night Owl op, isn't it?
Ooh, this is Dr. Continent Science Citadel. Yeah,
this is a Night Owl op. The fucking level of detail you see instantaneously. This is... Oh, man.
So let's go ahead and talk about this, since it's the most apparent thing in this mission. But this is a sector defense
I'll write a prediction real quick, guys.
And whoever the mission maker is, I do believe it. This does look like a Night Owl thing. I think we can both agree on that. But we have 3 sectors in here, 2 in the north and 1 in the south. If any red 4 or if any blue 4 go into the zone, while all red 4 are either killed or knocked out in the zone, like there's no active, alive red 4 in there, blue 4 were captured immediately, and they need to capture all 3 or eliminate all of red 4 to be victorious.
Oh, someone else made it. Thank you. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, I was writing the prediction.
No, you're good, you're good. Nice mix of industrial and kind of factory with some science and research stuff in here. Oh my god! Go inside the dome.
Oh, they have the RHS thing going?
No. Go inside of... Well, yeah, that's RHS, but this is the gallery from Art of War. And that's what this building is. And this is Dutch, I think.
That's funny.
And that's really funny, because then because you look up and out, and then you can see the rest of the dome. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
This is definitely a Night Owl op. He's one of the very few guys I know that can create something like this, and I absolutely love him for it. And he has such a sexy voice to complement it.
Oh, yeah.
We can both agree on that. We're going to have to get the horny bat out for both of us, but that's A-okay.
Anyway, moving on. We'll go over these specific sectors later, but let's take a look at the kits. Red 4 here going to be defending are a kind of alternate uniform modern Russians with AK-74Ms, a desert EMR camouflage, and I think that's TTSKO on the helmet and chest rig. But 545... good assault rifle round. I think better than 7.62 by 39.
We're not having that conversation again.
No, not until it comes up, and we can't avoid it. But otherwise,
I know, Yanni.
On some of the element leads, PKMs and PKPs for the machine guns, and an SVD for the marksman, which is Granny, which is a name I don't really recognize.
I do not either.
So we'll see how they perform.
All right. Do you want me to go over the roster for Op4 real quick?
Sure. Go for it.
All right, so first off, they got a mortar, 3 Dishkas, and there's the Mi-8. Okay, it's further back. It is the gunboat version of the Mi-8, which I like to call it. It's got a front machine gun, a side machine gun, and a rear machine gun. Got a lot of pew-pew on it. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the name. So Cardboard, who has been one of the newer commanders over the past few months, who actually has been doing really well, is going to be taking defense for this Op4 objective. We have Pop-Tart from Pluto being his company medic, and Stratakano, probably butchered that name. He's going to be the Shakatenko. Thank you. He's going to be the 2IC for that group. As Barb mentioned, Indigo Fox is going to be leading the X-Ray team, with Granny being the marksman, who we haven't really seen anything noteworthy of, so this should be quite interesting. Smurfy is taking Platoon 1 lead. Panzerfaust being the Platoon 1 lead. We have Tanaka from Coalition bringing another batch of people to play under Alpha. Again, they've been doing really well the past 2 weeks they've been in here. I'd say definitely one of the top 3 communities right now from what I've seen. And he's also brought Whale with him. Whale is known as the uncle to every Arma 3 Twitch streamer because he just knows everyone and everyone knows him. Wouldn't you agree with that, Barb?
Generally, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works, but
Everyone knows Whale, and Whale knows everyone.
pretty much. I also see.
We also have. Well, real quick, I do want to talk about Patman. Patman, also part of Coalition, recently made and then overhauled a Arma Kart game mode based around Mario Kart, and it is. Well, it uses the Coalition framework, but I think he's made an export version of it. But it is some amazing fun. I'll have to try and showcase that maybe this weekend.
Sounds dope.
But
Thanks
yeah,
for letting me know, because I want to try that too. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's on quad bikes too, so everyone can. No DLC is required.
All right. So we have Dreek commanding Bravo, Anderson commanding Bravo 1. He's got Night Owl, the Mission Maker, with him there, with some members of 29th ID, which is the home community for Friday Night Fights. He's got Bravo 2 with those members as well, including Warwick, who, it's been a very long time, but he used to commentate with us. We've got Jesse, Matt, and Big Tony taking the helicopter. I've seen Jesse fly before.
Big Tony.
Yeah, Italian going. And then we have the entirety of Foxtrot 1 appearing to be additional... Actually, no, a handful of Coalition members. Severe, I know, likes to play with them from Arma Finland, but they also have Elite Llama, and I can't recognize anyone else from that group, but it's being led by Severe, so that should be an interesting choice. But Nuclear Moose, I know, isn't Coalition. Mito, Loki, those are fill-ins from Coalition. Excuse me, Centaur, which is the fill-in group for FNF, so if you want to come in and play solo, you jump to the Centaur channel and then fill in. And then we have Wiki leading... Wait, no. Wiki's in Charlie 1 by himself, but he should fall under where everyone else in Charlie are.
Vagrant is the is the leader for Charlie there.
And he has Nemesis, Falcon, Sleshy, Ander, Grav, Not Bay. That's a powerhouse of a squad right there.
Oh,
also,
yeah, that's pretty much Scandi.
Yeah, you were playing rounds 1 and 2, but I think you left by round 3. Falcon went on a fucking roll and got 10 kills in a friendly fire. Just play absolutely bonkers with the machine gun right now. He's doing his part.
Yeah, meanwhile, I accidentally, in that second round, I actually domed Commander Pickles, who was the X-Ray lead.
See, that's really funny, because Commander Pickles got domed by Nimia in the first round.
Amazing. We're just
what a night. Poor Pickles. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at Blue 4's roster. Then we'll look at the AOs and then give our final thoughts. So,
yes. Have you looked at their kits already? Or?
No. How about you break down their kits?
Sure. So super quick. General Blue 4 dudes, Marines, plate carriers with M81 camouflage, using M4s, M16s, M249s, N240s, SR25 for the marksman, and an M240.
He might have done.
Carl Gustav for the MMG and MAT team. So basic Blue 4 guys, and they got a bunch of unarmored Humvees for transport and some extra firepower with those 50 cals, as well as 2 Hueys with 240s on the side of each.
So those should be quite nice. 50 cals I'm a little worried about on those Humvees because they don't have any armor on them, so it's going to be really easy to pick people off. And then as a side note, I'm not noticing any magnified optics because the past few weeks we've been seeing usually per day, not necessarily branch, one round has magnified optics. So I'm just, since there was none on EU, I'm thinking there might be one on NA, so we'll just have to see. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and go over the roster here. So we have Peterson commanding Blue 4. Have you seen Peterson command?
I don't think so. I think I've seen him around. The name does sound familiar,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've seen him in a commanding capacity.
This should be interesting. X-Ray is going to be commanded by Legal Action. G-Legs taking Marksman. He did really well in round 2 of EU, got at least 6 kills before he was domed. Almost turned the tide for... Wait, no, he was on Op 4, and Op 4... No, Blue 4 won that. So if he got a few more kills, it would have turned around. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember the previous round.
They all kind of blur
Aerocrew,
together after a point.
yeah, right? Paladin also with them. Torres, PSO, I don't recognize that name for Platoon 1 HQ. I only really recognize Mountain in that group. And then we have Alpha led by Phantom Ninja. I don't... a lot of these names I don't really recognize, actually.
Anrafla is an older name.
Yeah,
but,
Anrafla
yeah.
definitely, but some of these other ones I going right over my head here, so... I mean, Sergeant Rust I recognize. Kibia
Wise.
I recognize. Wasp I recognize, he's an ML player. Tali I recognize. Ghoster, yeah, so we're getting, when we go further down, we see more of the veteran players, including fan favorite Nordic Prophet. Hopefully his connection lasts. Same with Spiky, hopefully both of their connections last.
Yep.
And then Chills,
And then Leah.
who is
I
your
forgot
Splenda
Leah.
Mama.
Something like that. She actually just resubbed for me for tier 3, tier 3 resub
Aw.
today. So I have another set of pictures.
Oh. Anyway, Cheese is Platoon 2 HQing. We've got Nuzzy, Koak, Ibnek, Pierce, Fawns, Dusty. Basically, that's a whole veteran crew. They usually do pretty well. Montgomery commanding Echo. JTR under him as the medic. Again, another name I don't really recognize. And then we've got more 29th ID players on here. T4, Herb, Norris, Dogford, Shooples. Wow, the roster just keeps going, actually. Holy shit. And then we've got the two...
We got like 120 or so.
Yeah, no, this is a very packed night tonight.
118.
Hell yeah. So we've got Logan. I just saw his name. He's going to be in one of the helicopter crews. Other one's going to be with Bassbeard and Phoenix and Bacon Flavored. And then we have a CIC in here, which is Star Sim rank. Interesting.
Korvac, yeah. Korvac sounds familiar.
Yeah, the
but
name
I
does.
don't recognize CIC.
And then Mike, partially familiar with that one. Schnuffles, definitely. And I think that's it. So this is... There's not enough people on Blue 4 for me to say this is a Pepega Pirates versus Scandi Recon fight. But having Coalition and Scandi Recon on the same side with Bay, and they're playing a defensive objective, which means smaller unit tactics on the actual objectives, which are, you know, customized areas that encourage CQC, I would be leaning Op 4 in this situation, but I would not be surprised if we saw some surprises from Blue 4, especially with those Hueys. But the sectors are really well fortified for keeping cover from the air. But speaking of the sectors, let's actually go ahead and talk about them here.
Yeah, so right now it looks like the Red Fort defense is mainly going to be holding on the ridges outside of it and trying to create a buffer zone. I suppose with the idea of once the attack presents itself, the other teams can fall back into the sectors and defend them from there, kind of do a walking retreat.
Smart play.
Yep, I think so too. As for the sectors themselves, Sector 1 on the south side is going to be this network of like almost like a racetrack way.
Yeah, right.
I'm not entirely sure what this is meant to be other than just a playground for people who don't want their kids to live anymore.
I would say it's the living quarters, and then that's some sort of weird symbolism or weird piping that they're trying to put in.
Sure, but there's ladders, and I don't know. I don't know. My brain's starting to hurt, and it's not because of the alcohol. But otherwise, the surrounding areas not bad, but I think holding inside there would be hard from a far away. You know,
So I disagree, because if you look in the northwestern hangar, you see that big hangar by the radar dish. If you actually look into the hangar, you can see one of the greatest advantages Op4 actually has.
Yeah, but it's a night owl up.
It is a night owl op, because this is his symbol. This is how he marks his operation.
Hey, I don't want to hear about night owl marking things, okay?
Okay. Anyway, Sector 1 is... Yeah, it's actually the weird pipe structure here, so that'll be interesting. I'm a little worried because the pillars that are tied to these textures can sometimes have really funky hitboxes, so we'll see if that causes any issues for
That'd be
gameplay.
Really funny. That'd be
Yeah,
like
right?
like a James Bond moment with like the shoot at the person but they don't die.
Right.
Like something catches the bullet.
Oh man.
Sector. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna completely reverse engineer and rip this thing apart because I want to know how he built some of these features because that's how we learn. But go ahead, Sector 2.
Sector 2 is going to be that museum display area that I was fawning over earlier. We have these ghost vehicles which do have collision, but obviously you can see through them. We have those in there as well as the little pedestal and some additional kind of structures. But this would be interesting as a hold-out position, but I can't see anyone really holding out for long without some additional fortifications, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build any. Finally, Sector 3 is kind of similar to Sector 1, just rows and rows of pipes and everything, and I honestly don't know how you would hold Sector 3. Because you go down and you're just kind of trapped in, like, cylinder jail.
Just put, like, 4 dudes in here. Put Falcon in here and tell him to have fun. That's what I would do.
Both of the dams are out of the sector zone.
Well?
Okay,
No.
Dream. Hi.
But yeah, no, you'd have to like literally go under these like piers to hold.
Dude, again,
hold the sector.
Put Falcon in there and tell him to have fun. Like that's all you need to do.
Jesus. Well, mission
We'll
is
figure it
started.
out.
We should see those helicopters and then the rest of Blue Force start to move out. And most of them appear to be going by land, with the 2 Hueys taking off with just a couple people manning the guns.
CBT.
Yeah.
If he does that again, I'm gonna politely ask him to leave in all honesty. But anyway. So I see Cyber is in the Huey. But yeah, he's the only additional guy, so I'm wondering why. He's just a bystander he's the engineer.
Don't know. The Mi-8 is the same story. The only people in there are the crew, so they're not using it for any cheeky, quick tactical movement. They're just going to be rolling them around as in air assets, those flying gunships.
Interesting.
Mi-8 is actually really peeling off to the north, which is very interesting.
So I gotta wonder, I think the Mi-8 going north, they're just going to watch for the Hueys coming in and redeploying things on the northern side, but Blue 4 is just going to convoy this in. I'd imagine they're going to pick a dismount point up to about a click away, so they might drive into grid ref 148103 and then off-road it from there. Because honestly, looking at this AO, you have no idea what the elevations are going to be. So your best bet is to just get on a neighboring ridge and actually look at it before you make a battle plan.
Yeah, you can kind of work with the ones that are marked, but
yeah.
For most people, contour lines are a finicky thing.
But it looks like we're actually having some forces start to... Oh, Chuplus flipped his Humvee.
And it looks like Seki Gamer's Huey is on a collision course with the Mi-8. And they should spot them any second now. And Logan in the gun should start doing some broadsides.
How did they flip it?
It's like Pop-Tart from Pluto and Strakotenko up on the hill.
How did he
Huey,
flip?
and they should be calling that up to let them know that at least one of them has been spotted. Does Red 4 have any AA, or is it just static machine guns? I think
Static
it's just
machine
statics.
guns.
Yeah,
Damn, he's strong.
RPG-42, so yeah. Doesn't mean he couldn't hit it with one of those though. Oh, and here we go. Mi-8 now coming on the right side of one of the Hueys. And they just kind of shake their fists at each other.
So Cyber has been deployed on his own. I guess ahead of a group here or something.
Let's get
He does have an LR. I don't know what he's here for.
Well, the way that they're going, they won't be able to pick him up. There's no way to get across the river now from that side of it.
They're gonna stay on the southern side, pass after Al Jala, and then go north. That would be my guess.
I guess.
Because I think they're thinking Op 4 might...
kilometer detour to go and pick him
Yeah,
up.
but I think they're playing it cautiously because they're thinking Op 4 might try to like proactively cover the river. So there's been a lot of planning around plans that your opponent makes that are really tedious. Honestly, throughout tonight, so I'm not surprised I'm seeing that again today. Or, excuse me, for this mission. We do have some Op 4 that are branched out all the way to the east that appear to be doing some recon of the route down below, but they actually have X-Ray driving right up to them.
Yeah, Shrekotenko and Pop-Tart from Pluto, both of them spotted the Huey earlier, and we're tracking its movement, but with X-Ray coming up, they may want to move.
Ooh, they're not going to hear the Humvee because the helicopter sound's drowning it out.
I think so, too. Oh, Shrekotenko might be able to hear
He's
it
going to
now.
see it.
No, he isn't.
Yep,
There
it is.
And he's got the perfect weapon for it. He's got that GP25.
It's an open back, though. He's going to spray.
Doesn't get any of them.
Nope, he got the gunner, guy in the shotgun seat.
Oh, yep.
Hillary Clinton style.
There we go. GP25 starting to go out.
Right on
that
Eric,
one.
but he's putting some good cover. He's wounded from it, though. Smoke's deployed. I'm wondering if the other guy up here, Pop-Tart, will start trying to come in, or if he's going to stay right there and see if Blue 4 will try to flank Stratos' position by going up that area. And
I think that's what he's anticipating, yeah.
you got Cyber. Look, they did a pincer maneuver to get on his position, which is weird, but I guess they were just hedging their bets in case they ran into some Op 4.
Now here comes Pop-Tart. He's running down the hill towards Shrekotenko's position. He needs to be kind of careful because he's just kind of running, making a beeline for him.
I know, Devour. Jeff Dunham jokes are pretty good.
And he is going to get to him. Legal action, though, pushing that smoke.
Might catch Pop-Tart out. Didn't see any blood, though. Legal is a very aggressive player, so I'm not surprised he's leading the charge here.
Yeah, and he also has a 203, so you could send some of that 40 mil fire back at both of them.
Ooh. Huey and MI8 are starting to go at it. MI8 is coming back into the AO. Other Huey might try to cut it off. And they're exchanging fire.
Ooh, bit of friendly fire from Paladin on the legal action cripples him. Just as he was about to get out from Shrekotenko and Pluto.
Yeah. Gets a hit on Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I saw that.
And on Stratocano.
That GL goes far.
These Hueys are overhead. I think they're trying to follow the MI8. The MI8's trying to give air support to its guys down there.
Yeah, but that's not safe for them to do that right now. Oh, that's a bit sharp of a dive.
Woo!
That was an S-turn in an MI8. Little corkscrew.
Looks like Blue Force prepping a pincer maneuver. So they've got half their force dismounted at where Cyber landed, and then the other half is moving west and hooking north.
So Paladin trying to press on these two Red Fort Recon guys as they're now starting to retreat. And one of the Hueys is firing onto nothing.
I think they're confused with where the actual firefight's going on with the three guys on the ground. MI8's going to come in now and I guess provide some close support. Yep, so they're more on target. They're just bombarding the area. Ooh, mortar's coming in.
Ooh, yep.
Bit of a waste, if you ask me. I think Stratocano thinks there's a much bigger threat than is actually here. I would have saved those for a main push.
Yeah, not sure how many he has, but it's not many.
MI8 just heard something get hit in there.
Yeah, two M240s hitting it hard.
Another hit. Still focusing on the ground. Now you got Strat and Pop-Tart coming in third hit. That was the engine.
Yep. Bells and whistles going off in that cockpit right now as he's got to glide to safety.
He's dead.
Trying to kill his airspeed without killing too much velocity. He needs to pull back much more. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he was going way too hard for that.
Other mortar rounds are landing literally on top of Eric and Paladin. They must have mortar rounds to burn, because that's a very big misplay.
That's also kind of the only target they have, so it's kind of like, well, might as well hit him. Yeah,
Why not
it's a
save
much
it for the bigger
force.
pushes, you know? Weird. But Blue 4 now has air superiority. Op 4 still has the mortar, but they're burning ammunition with it. X-Ray's busy bandaging Eric. Not sure if he just spotted Pluto there. But yeah, no, they're gonna steal their Vic and drive off. That's the smart thing to do. Eric's gonna hear that.
Dave Green's taking Charlie too, kind of on like a patrol route going around counterclockwise.
Ooh, driver just got shot out. It's driving, but only because it's downhill.
Yep, it's coasting. He's still alive in the back.
Wakes back
he's
up.
Back up. Yep. Pop just gotta get back in. Don't run him over. Thank
He
God.
did get hit there. You see that blood.
Yeah, he got a little bleeding. He busted his lip on the front bumper.
This would normally be a little more crippling, but one of the Hueys can just land and pick him up, so it's not too bad.
Yep. And more fire as he tries to get away. Keep up that speed.
It's hard to do uphill, but they're doing it.
Yep, and looks like they're gonna get away.
Nice. See, what's
Very
good
lucky.
is the guy in shotgun's a medic, so he can bandage the driver as he drives.
Oh, but there's the Huey. It's gonna try and pursue. They were able to call out that Humvee is no longer friendly.
I would be incredibly impressed if they actually got a kill in there, because you have a fast-moving object driving with another fast-moving object.
Well, if he hits a rock, then he's kind of boning
Yeah.
himself. Meanwhile, back at the Red Fort base, big line watching southwest. Scandy's taking up positions to watch the south-southeast. And yeah, they're going to be able to catch both of these large Blue Fort movements. Scandy, though, might be in a little bit over their heads with two Humvees coming their way, which I think might be both of the gun trucks. There's one that has an M2. Yep, both M2 gun Humvees are heading towards Scandy's position up on the hill 240. They haven't really built trenches up here, so it's going to be a tough fight.
I've been watching this Huey just try to chase down this Humvee. But I think the Humvee's scot-free. Yeah, the Huey's turning. Is it going to try to come back for another pass? It looks like it. Now it's going to be right on top of Op 4 territory. And there was already the Cord Static, or one of them at least, firing at it. So if it gets closer, they'll probably try to engage again. It's, who is this? It's Tanaka trying to make those shots.
Oh, yeah. He's actually getting pretty close.
Yeah.
And that's about a 1,300 meter shot. And he's actually getting pretty close.
It's good. So if you go on top of Scandy's position, you can barely hear the Humvee. And I see them all kind of looking in this direction, so I think they know at this point. They have to know.
There's some really great natural fighting positions for Red 4. But they're going to have a hell of a time trying to hold off against these sheer numbers.
Oh.
Firing out the Platoon 1 HQ. Of course, he's the first target that Scandy has their eyes on. With the Golf Actual pushing up real close to that M2 Humvee. They don't have eyes on any of the shooters, but Tucker up there in the gun could really do some damage.
Gee, sorry to hear that, Dan.
And doesn't have a shot yet. He's looking around. He knows where those tracers are coming from.
M2s are starting to open up.
And Scandy, I think, realized what all is coming their way, and they're in
Yeah.
full retreat, popping that smoke.
I think Iander just got picked off. Yeah, he was the mat gunner, though, so that's unfortunate.
Seriously? Yeah, were they able to get a stick?
Nope.
Ooh, that's really unfortunate, especially for Iander. Because at distance, he would be able to get those shots, no problem.
Hi, Boo. Okay, what do you want to get? I'm a little busy. Okay. Whatever. I'm a little busy though, if you don't mind.
Huey.
Of course,
That's
pick whatever.
Bastard's Huey too.
Whatever you're hungry for.
Oh, that's not stable.
No, that helicopter's okay. Just really close to the trees there, but I think that was done on purpose.
I think that was another mortar going off.
Yep, that is. Mortars going off. They're a little far. They should try to spread them a little more. That was 5.
Pretty nice. Actually, it was 6.
But there's no one there to adjust, so...
Yeah, Scandy got out of there beforehand.
I do like what they're trying to do here, though. They're trying to do a fighting retreat with the mortar to cover them, but it's only going to be useful if it's accurate, you know?
Well, the smoke screen has slowed down this blue 4 push, and Charlie 2 should be able to get away pretty close to the next line of defenses over here back at home base.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty slow first round, in all honesty. I could see this going to time. Because Op4 is going to...
Scandy Recon have a bot.
Do they?
I think there's an AI that's rolling with Scandy Recon. Yeah, he doesn't show up on map, but he's just behind Vagrant.
Yeah, I see him. But he's looking up in the air right now. Then again, bots will do that.
Yeah, you see that twitch?
Yeah, that's a bot. Once in a while, the game glitches out, but the bot would have only spawned if someone lagged out. So my question is, who lagged out?
Don't know.
I know Iander left because he's not showing his skull anymore, but...
that might have been it. Possibly.
No, because Iander got killed off. So it wouldn't have spawned another guy, and if it did, it would have been a copy of his kit, which means it would have had the AT weapon.
Good point.
But yeah, I think this round is going to be on the slow side.
Yeah, this is kind of the thing to do when your only hope really is to buy as much as possible. They did this with they were able to do that with a nice layered defense on all sides. There's that mortar going off again.
Where is it?
I want to say it's... Oh, it's just next to the... well, that's not it.
Well, I know Severe's on it. Okay, he's up by Alpha 1 Foxtrot 1. They built a bunker, and he's on top of that bunker.
Oh, yep. I see it.
He's trying to put rounds on where Scandy Recon was, and they're pulling back on.
Yep. And there's some more dishes opening up.
Ooh, they're landing way far, though. He has to adjust. Gunner got taken out. And tapped.
Still up. Power's still up.
I don't think he noticed, though. They're getting another gunner on it now. No, he's turned out in the back?
That's not how that works, Chief.
That is not how that works. Yeah. Yeah, he gets out. I would get out too in his situation. Barrage or rifle fire going off, just showing that Blue 4 doesn't really understand where Op 4 is engaging from. Now, Op 4 has been getting a few guys knocked unconscious as well. Holt went down. But I think this is going to be a round where Op4 is going to slowly pull back to the sectors here. We're already starting to see them fold into Sector 1. I could see this right flank that Blue 4 has here start to fold in to cover then the left flank.
Ooh, real quick, we do have an X-ray on X-ray fight. Blue 4 X-ray on the hill to the east of the red forest.
Yep, I can see those marksman rounds going off.
Indigo and Granny, and I think actually, nope, it's just two of them. They seem to have split up a bit. Yeah, split up a lot. So X-ray lead and I think the support riflemen are both, oh no, that is Granny, so Granny has the SVD.
More mortars coming, but again, they're landing far. I think they're not adjusting for the elevation.
Quite possibly.
I think that would be it.
It's manual ranging, right?
Yeah, there's no artillery computer. That would be a little too OP, you know?
Yeah, a little too easy.
One second. Bianca, mozzarella sticks, pepperoni rolls, okay? Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, you're good. NJ Patman was the one who took out the Golf Actual Vic. Or
This is round 1. Hail of fire coming in onto this hill. That's going a little high here. A little worried with how open that Dishka is.
Yeah, the one up by Alpha's position, that one's kind of been dismounted by it right now. Still in workable condition though. So if the heat lets off a little bit, Patman should be able to get back on it and provide some more supporting fire.
It's like Hoyt woke up, but he got knocked out. Someone's running up to grab him. I like that Op4 has a good defensive line against the southwestern push by Blue 4, and then the southeastern push is being halted by Op4 here. And a ranging shot just came in to the left of Alpha and Platoon 1 HQ for Blue 4, so I wonder if Severe is now going to adjust and wreck that hill with the mortar.
Is going to start closing down their position from the east. Back from there, where they're going now, they might be able to get an angle on this group. We see the X-ray lead there, getting his binocs out and trying to find some targets. Right now looking at Charlie 2.
Have to be going for the ridges. 2 more rounds just went out on the mortar. I was trying to track them, but the tracer ran out, unfortunately. And now we got the Hueys flying in to try to provide support from the sky.
Ooh, Patman trying to go for the Huey. Bit too high up.
This is a long fight, but it's pretty damn sexy to see all these assets slowly encircling each other.
Ooh, Patman getting some good hits. It's bacon flavored Ivan's Huey. Seems to be
we're ordering
okay.
dinner. Waiting to see where these rounds splash. So I think Blue 4, they've sent a group from the left flank to now go north and try to flank around the northern side of this defensive line, but there are defenders there to stall it, so Blue 4 is going to have to come up with another solution. I also like how X-Ray is trying to get on the rear side of Blue 4 to harass him with the marksman rifle. So
yeah.
Those mortar rounds were smoke rounds, and they've landed northwest. Actually, directly west of the battle line behind a hill, so I think they're out of HE at this point.
Very possible, which would be a damn shame because yeah, they'd be really
Again,
useful.
they wasted the ammo in the beginning, unfortunately.
Those shots have been accurate, that'd be another thing, but they used 6 shots in tight formation with 0 effect.
You have to be patient with that mortar. The only time I've seen it effective is when they waited till Blue 4 was starting to encircle them, and then they actually started using the mortar and did just devastating damage to the attacking team with it. It saved them. But when you get, what's the word, frivolous with it and waste ammo on really awkward shots, then it just comes back to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Blue 4's U-shaped encirclement here. It's going to stretch Op 4 thin, but we got to see if Blue 4 can find a way to break the defensive line here, because Op 4 has really good positioning. It's just going to be a war of attrition, and that attrition is going to last another 25, 27 minutes.
We do have Blue 4 Echo on the west side approaching Red 4 Bravo 2. So about an 8 versus 5 on this side of the hill. It's fairly even as far as defensive bonus, etc. That kind of, but if Blue 4 can break through here and at least get up to the ridge, start getting some fire onto both Alphas and maybe even Red 4 Bravo's positions and kind of split up their attention, could really open up for more maneuvers from the southeast and try and break that stalemate.
By the way, one of the Hueys made an emergency landing to the north. It's okay. I think they're going to try to repair it, or they're just switching people's placement on it. Maybe one of the guns ran out of ammo and they're getting a co-pilot now. It's tough to tell. But they're now picking back up from the north. And yeah, that close-range firefight you called out to the west, that's going to kick off any minute as Blue 4 now advances up the hill, but Op 4 is waiting for him.
I think maybe Carlson or Herb might have spotted someone. No, they still got guns down. So not quite yet, but once they get a little bit further, some shots should start ringing out.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Poe to raise the alarm based off of where everyone's looking. He's looking directly down the hill. If Blue 4 goes a little more north, Fist and his battle buddy might spot him. But they're really trying to capitalize on open areas, but those are obviously where Blue 4 isn't going to come from. There's Poe firing. He spotted him. That's going to make everyone turn their heads now. Kurt, how are you doing? Thanks for the 30-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Op 4, you see now they're folding a few more guys up to the northern flank, anticipating that this is Blue 4's big push to try to break the line. But even though they've got about half of that defensive line going north, that's just a counter that Blue 4 had all of those forces on the western ridge. So really great tactical play by Cardboard predicting this.
Yeah, that firefight on the west breaking out. Cosmonaut pushing up really far ahead on the southern part of this little firefight.
So we do have... Yep, yes he is.
And he's almost got one there.
Gets him.
Gets into the bush.
A little worried, though, because if the people to his immediate north turn to see him, he's going to be completely exposed, but I think they're too tunnel-visioned on the targets in front of him. Meanwhile, Herb on the northern side is trying to get around, but Jemina is watching that sector, but he's looking a little too far right. Herb might be able to pick him off.
Yep. Norris and Chupa's up there. They don't really have eyes on Cosmonaut from their position. Some very convenient pushes in the way, which is going to let Cosmonaut continue to press this flank and try and catch a little more of Echo. Otherwise, though...
Herb and Jamea getting at it. Herb is going to walk into that grenade, gets knocked out.
Down to Chuplis now.
Cosmonaut's running over. Nope, he's actually staying put. He's too tunnel vision to look right. Meanwhile, two other positions right now. First off, Op 4 ground command's walking into Blue 4 X-Ray, and Op 4 X-Ray is getting right behind some Blue 4 guys to the south.
Cosmonaut just took down Chuplis, and that's that two-man team down. But right next to him is Norris.
Yep.
He did not notice he was there. Norris, you gotta notice. And Cosmonaut gonna try and figure out. Tries to open up through the bush, actually.
Norris engaging Warwick, backing up Cosmonaut in a 2-to-1 engagement. Ooh, didn't even get a shot out. Herb now turning around as someone, that's Poe, charging up to him with that PKM. Oh, Herb didn't even stand a chance.
Oh, God. But downhill, Poe getting lit up.
Yeah, and taken out by Pete. However you say that. DP. DePet, who knows. Meanwhile, Op 4 X-Ray turned around. One of the Humvees has been blown up. And Blue 4's freaking out.
I think one of these guys might have had a stick.
Looks like Paladin was taken out by the ground command team coming around. Legal Action is now looking around. He's trying to find the shooters here. Oh, but he's about to be taken out. and he gets dropped by Strato.
With how that Humvee is oriented, I wonder if it might have been Armad.
Quite possibly, but all of Blue 4 is freaking out, so I would assume Op 4 put GLs on it or something and took it out.
That is very possible.
Green Shade is on a kill, and that might be the kill that is, you know, the guy by that Vic.
We're about 21 minutes left. Eric on the far east side.
Ooh, Green got spotted. I think he was being engaged by Jerry here. And now Val is being spotted and suppressed. Jerry pulling back instead. Meanwhile, looking back over to the west, we have Miller down. Thorn is pushing. Miller gets double tapped by Montgomery. I'm a little worried about... Yep. A little worried by Op4's aggression here. Thorn taking out Montgomery there. Great grenade throw on Thorn. That kills him. Great grenade by JTR. He's not going to realize what just happened yet, but awesome.
Oh, Montgomery fails his wake up.
So Blue 4 is down to...
That's Echo Lead who's down right now, Montgomery.
So Blue 4 is using the confusion to maneuver their central group that was part of the southern flank up. This is all of Alpha. Now X-Ray is trying to hit someone from the rear. He's trying to get Zero, but missed all of his shots. Who is that? Granny. Oh, man. With that Granny aim, I guess.
Sometimes age does not equal experience, I guess.
Got some more suppression going out. Op 4 has done a good job clearing out X-Ray. Eric is still alive. The last survivor of X-Ray is now coming up. And Cardboard, I guess, is sending his two guys to maneuver around and potentially do another flank on Blue 4's attack.
Granny almost getting a shot onto Blue 4 command, but not quite. I think the tree messing it up slightly.
Definitely wounded him, though.
Oh, so it hit, just didn't kill.
Righto, Kerr. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Seriously. So, Op 4, I think, have been tactically superior on this. They've been sending small groups of people to harass larger ones. They've predicted where Blue 4 might maneuver and have set up additional defensive lines. They're now folding back into covering sectors themselves. And even though Blue 4 is starting to gain ground, I think it shows. Both sides looking pretty even in terms of skull count. Blue 4 still having a numbers advantage here. But we'll just have to see how it plays out in the final... I assume the final fight's going to be in Sector 2, because that's where Op 4 seems to be making their last stand.
Yeah, and I think that is, again, the only really defensible sector, so it doesn't entirely surprise me. We do have Maz, who
18 minutes remaining.
A cheeky spot in the garages, so a bit of a... he's just lying down in the middle of a giant empty garage waiting for one of the doors to open, just ready to blast whoever walks through that door.
So more artillery just went out. I'm actually tracking the shots this time. It's a wide left to right spread. And it's going down where Blue 4 had some guys previously, but they're now going north. It's appear to be smoke rounds.
Yeah, they must definitely be. I think they're out of HE at this point.
So Blue 4 starting to get their foot in the door. They're going to flank the three guys in Bravo 1. That is Anderson, Hoyt, who was able to be brought back, and Cyrus. They got Dreek and Night Owl on standby to the north. But I don't think any other reinforcements can be spared, so it's going to be 5 versus a large chunk of dudes. Anderson got a kill. Had to go prone, though, because he's being suppressed. Ooh, and Command is walking right into a Blue 4 group that knows they're coming from that direction because all of them are looking that way. That's not good. But I think Op 4 by now doesn't need Command anymore because they're in their final defensive areas. They don't need to coordinate with a Command element. They just need to coordinate at the squad level.
Yeah, they kind of know at this point what they need to do. And with only about 16 and a half minutes left to go, they don't have a lot of time to do it.
We'll see how they do. So we got Dreek coming up on the eastern flank here. I think he's going to try to get around. Got a dead Op4 guy down here, too.
50 cal Humvee that's still up is singing again, trying to shoot onto Red 4 Bravo.
Heard an explosion in the distance. One of the Hueys went down. Looks like it either landed at a bad angle or was shot down. So it's going to take the pilots about 5 to 10 minutes to get back into the AO, and we're almost at the 15-minute warning. We're actually 16 minutes and counting. Op4's in a really good defensive position here. See, what I'm going to be curious about is when Blue 4 starts getting desperate, at what minute mark are they going to start loading their Humvees up with the guns and start rushing into the objective in an attempt to capture the sectors or at least push it to overtime?
Looks like Red 4 Alpha still firing on with rifles. We have Tanaka ranging and spotting for Wiki.
Yep.
Just down Blue 4 command.
I saw that.
And with a couple more double taps, might be able to get the kill, but we'll hold off for now.
Cal hiding in a body. Cal's hiding in Whale's body. Right behind Tanaka and his spotter. And he's now firing at friendlies. Oh, dear. There goes Dreek getting hit.
Really?
Yeah, you don't want to see blue on blue, or in this case, red on red right now, because red Op4 is a really well-oiled machine, and they got to keep that way to keep stalling Blue 4. A 15-minute warning was called 30 seconds ago, and it looks like all the way to the north, Cool Breeze is down. Pet and Heinmet were able to knock him out, might start trying to flank around the north. And then we have 2 Humvees for Blue 4. Looks like the entirety of Foxtrot dismounted on the northern side to flank.
Oh, they're pushing in quick. Especially that Delta 2 one. That's
this is risky. And they run right into a machine gunner. They're screwed. And they've got more fire coming in from the left. Oh, no.
Right now, he's the only survivor.
Well, I don't know why they charge in like that. They should have dismounted with the other Humvee and pushed in. They would have been a much stronger fighting force. But this is going to cost them.
Ooh, Cheese is trying to advantage up. But Slushy on the flank and grab here.
Oh, these were some of the veteran players, though. Cheese, Dusty, Fonz, Koak just got killed. Grav's now running up to execute their survivors. Cheese is caught reloading as Grav is starting to line up a shot. But Grav wasn't able to line up the kill, interestingly enough. Fonz getting knocked out by a grenade.
Poor man.
That was a slaughter. Cheese is still up, but my gosh, the damage is done.
Yeah, that could really change the tide of things. Because that's going to make that entire northern push pretty much useless.
Yeah. I think Blue 4 still has a chance, but that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, it really hurt their chances, for absolutely. It's not impossible, but it just became a lot harder.
Op4 still holding the southern group, though, and they're holding really well. They had one guy climb up to the building. He was immediately picked up. I assume Anderson is holding with a really... No, it's Hoyt covering. Dreek is also getting up close, but no, Op4's being very proactive. Now you're seeing the other side of Foxtrot on the northern side starting to fold in, but most of their force, 2/3, have at least been eliminated. With minimal casualties to Op4, only one guy going down. Now they're being engaged by Fonz. No, excuse me, Mito.
Yeah, Mito opening up through the smoke, getting really close to some of his shots, but Korvac and Zoni, I think, are unscathed.
I'm worried about Tanaka's position. He's got 2 guys with him, Cal and Wiki. And Blue 4 has a full squad coming up here, and they're starting to climb this tower, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's Leah at the tip of the spear. He was a combat engineer.
Ooh, I just saw a grenade land right at Space Cowboy Carl on the northern attack for Blue 4, literally at his feet and detonated. He had no chance.
Oh, here we go. Leah's pushing up to the top of the tower. She sees that dish come.
Over on the west, we've got Cosmonaut folding
Ooh,
in
here we go,
behind
go,
Pet
sorry.
and Heimet. Yep. There goes Tanaka.
Yes! Yes!
Wiki now coming up as Leia runs down. Cal covering the rear, getting a kill, realizing they're in trouble. Throws a really well-placed grenade. Forces Olaf to pull back till it detonates.
Oh, and he falls off.
Another grenade goes over. Ooh. And Cosmonaut was able to get Pet and Heimet. It's on 3 kills now. Ooh, Cal. Yep, Cal got hurt. Wiki didn't watch his rear. Both of them taken out. Blue 4 now controls that tower. 10.5 minutes remain.
God, I can't believe she took out Tanaka. I'm so proud of her.
Leia got some, I saw her get some kills with, I believe, Pickles with the marksman rifle for EU2. That was pretty good. Otherwise, Cardboard bandaging up. He's on 2 kills himself. Blue 4's coming up to his position. He gets a 3rd kill. And now it's just up to a 1v1 with him and Pyros, who does have a kill on his belt as well. I love seeing the commanders get offensive like this, literally committing every man to the fight. And Blue 4, they are losing the outermost engagements, but... Or excuse me, Op 4 is losing them, but they have so much more manpower than Blue 4 right now.
Cardboard has in his hands, by the way.
What does he have? I thought
It's an M4
Oh,
with the marksman scope. So he killed he found the marksman's body and the other support.
Beautiful.
And he's gonna get the kill here as well. So that's gonna be 3 for him.
That's his 4th, actually.
Did he have a team kill?
That's weird. He was on. I thought he was on 2 when before he killed these 2 guys.
Could be wrong. The armor scoreboard
Yeah.
could be wrong.
No, because I swear he was on 2 before he got those 2 kills, so he should be on 4. Weird.
Yeah. Oh, looks like the pilot's trying to land and join the fight, but someone goes flying. Ooh, that's Hoopy Delta Wing sliding down the hill at.
Did you see his hand? He dabbed when he landed. That was all part of the plan.
Yeah, it was just a big dab. And look
Big
at this
dab.
Huey landing. Do you see how this Huey is like propped up?
I don't think that's how Hueys are. Is it even touching anything?
It is not touching.
It's not even touching anything. What?
Where was this in Vietnam?
What? I don't think this is how
So
Hueys
Blue 4
work.
holding that tower on the very top
Could be
of the
wrong.
hill. Pretty easily, but sectors 2 and 3, they gotta go a lot quicker. Alpha 1 is still up here at this fortress.
That's funny. So by the way, Bassbeard has a -1 on his roster, which means he intentionally crashed the other Huey. According to Armalogic, he probably didn't, but it means he got the, means he grounded it, which credits him with the negatives. That's funny.
Amazing.
Oh, I just heard a satchel thrown. Where the fuck did that go? Oh, Anderson threw a satchel up on the top right corner. That made Trauma run off.
Ooh, there it is. Yep.
Blue 4's looking really light right now. Oh no, Falcon. No. No. He has no kills, a PKP with a red dot scope, and he's running up to Blue 4's position. He's either going to instantly die or he's going to kill everyone. For the record, he was probably ordered to do it. Just so Dreams doesn't get mad at me. Oh, no.
X-ray from distance to the southeast, providing some good cover for Falcon as well.
That's tunnel visioning Olaf here.
Yep, that's sector 3 going down.
Yep, that was Eric touching it from the southern side.
That's 1 of 3 down. Falcon deciding to push up the ramp. Gonna leave Olaf for now.
No one's covering that ramp. He's going to turn the corner and get them both. Told ya. Fucking told ya.
Chills, though. Still getting lit up from the southeast by X-ray.
Yep.
And Falcon not even going to notice as he's just below that lip, I think. And down goes his body.
He double taps.
Even
Great way to show that you're on their side by running up and double tapping the guy. Ooh, someone's alive. That's Bassbeard.
That's Beeler, actually.
Oh. Falcon, what are you doing? Did he run out of ammo? And then he just double tapped the wrong body.
You're kidding me. He's gonna wake up.
Falcon, wake up. Wake up and kill him. He's still double tapping the wrong body. Falcon! Falcon! He's reloading!
He's reloading.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I hate this.
I
hate
love
this
Falcon so much.
Shot from across the way.
I love this man. And the shenanigans he is able to pull consistently. Barbarian, you could say he's like a hawk. He muted himself. He fucking.
Not gonna get that on me this time.
I know. Ooh,
Well, yeah, the rest of
Logan.
them have pushed down to sector 1.
Logan actually dropped Mito. Yeah, he has the MP7 in a CQB situation. The MP7, 40-round pistol caliber, but the fire rate is just amazing.
So that's the thing. It's pistol size. It's not a pistol caliber. It's 4.6, which is meant to be a lightweight round to pierce body armor. So it's not quite handgun, but it is very much a light
Eric
round
covering
that
the
you can beat 10
rear.
shots to kill someone.
Yeah, so Logan almost got clapped from the rear, but Eric covered him and actually got the double tap too.
Very nice.
As is also saying in my chat, aka Lone Survivor, the reason Falcon's so good now is because he got a new PC. So Logan running into Sam Handwich, but he was leaning right and got another drop on someone. That was a really good call there.
Yep, so he had 2 kills to his name before going down. That's pretty good. 45 left to go.
So Maz is hiding in a corner
That garage.
just
Yeah,
in the
he's keeping it
zone.
alive.
That's evil. I love it.
Yep, and it's gonna take him a while to clear out everything, every possible building. We see Olaf doing it, Nordic is doing it. They just need to find, this one building.
Falcon would like to have a word with Blue 4. He's coming to Sector 1 to report his issues directly.
Oh God. And there's Nemesis and Indigo Fox down there as well. No, I think Red 4 have this because they still need to push and take Sector 2. So, nope.
I mean, it could trigger overtime by being in both sectors. Eric. Oh, he didn't realize that the holograms had physics.
Yeah. The Ace Arsenal.
Grav gets him.
In virtual reality.
Doesn't double tap.
They are translucent, but they do very much have realistic physics.
Ooh, Falcons line up a shot. Firing at Spiky. Gets Spiky.
Come on, Leah. And he goes on 5, by the way. Oh, no, Falcon.
Your sugar mama was no match for my machine gunner.
Your machine gunner, yeah. Like you See your little pet Falcon? Are you a falconer now?
No, he's my pet hawk.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, but Leo fails to wake up. And the GL, that should seal the deal.
Was that on top of her or below her?
Pretty much on, I think on top of her. Could have been below her, but I'm not
So
sure.
I think it was Indigo firing it, so that would have been below.
Maybe.
Blue Force deployed another group of people on the northern sector. I mean, we could still see some sort of clutch.
Maybe. It's down to Olaf and Kibaya, who are both medics around Sector 1.
Oh, what the fuck? The dome just exploded.
Oh,
And,
it just
yeah,
collapsed.
huh.
And it lagged the fuck out of the server for a second.
Yeah, right? Ooh, Llama getting blown up with... Somehow getting blown up with a grenade that went on... That detonated on the other side of the oil drum. That was weird. 2 minutes left. So I'm not sure if overtime is triggered if there's 2 sectors and Blue 4's in both. I think it's only 1 sector.
It might trigger with the one being contested, but once that's captured, it'll kill the overtime, I think. So referee's going to watch this doorway as Zoni peeks in. Ooh.
Good kill by Zoni.
And it's actually just down to Sam. If he can take down these two,
They'll get the sector, yeah.
Minute 48 left to go.
Indigo knocked out on the southern side. Maz has left his comfort zone.
Yep.
Sam Handwich gets Zoni. All of Blue Force taken out on the north. It's GG.
Yep, it is GG. Let's see what Olaf and then Kibaya can do here. Minute
Don, you can
24.
go ahead and pay it off. It's GG to Op4 wins.
Kibaya starting to push in.
Wait. Take the back. Take the back.
Very,
Okay.
very
Korvac
hesitant.
woke back up.
Never mind. Wait.
Blue 4 still has a chance.
Kibaya just got dropped by cardboard. and
Nemesis,
he's getting
yep.
double tap right now.
And I'm not sure if... Okay, no. Yeah, right, Barb? Korvac's still alive. Olaf's still alive. 40 seconds remain.
Nemesis pushing to Olaf's position. And Olaf looked the wrong way. Nemesis saw the barrel.
All right, yep, GG.
And yeah, that is an actual GG.
Don, it's... That's
yeah,
done.
No amount of Star Sim
That's done.
knowledge can save you here, Korvac. I'm sorry.
Well, he knows how to hide. That's Star Semi enough. Dab.
Yeah, that's pretty And there he goes. I think
Ouch.
from the rear, actually, by Smurf.
No, Vagrant got him
Vagrant.
in a 1v1.
Vagrant.
Bless you. And there we
it
go.
is. GG Op4 with a really good defense. Burning out all the time until there was no hope left. And then just milking it for a little bit more.
I will say this was a really good battle. I liked it.
It was.
There was a great amount of tactics, which we normally don't see, and both sides did really well, but Op4 just had that little edge and did the perfect things in those situations. Oh, God, it's a fucking three-way.
Yeah, it's a little edging could go a long way.
4
We'll see
sectors.
4 sectors. Well, shit.
What the fuck? All right, I'm going to
Sending
voice
goat
activation
T6
because I'm now on intermission bar.
7 months now, lovely game that was.
So I can now talk to you while I edit the commands. Oh. I'm sorry about this. 1 second. Chills, thanks so much for the 7-month resub. Hope you enjoyed that game. It looked like it was fun, though. Like, a lot of stuff happened towards the end there, and it went pretty well. So I hope you keep enjoying everything, man, and I hope you enjoy the next patches up on Thursday. It's okay, Korvac. You did well. Oh, Barb muted himself. Okay, well, so much for that. All right, Zargabad, 3-way fight. Hopefully this will be a quicker round.
Let's give him a warm
All
up.
right, this is round 2. It's a 3-way fight for control of 4 control sectors. Easy right up there, right?
Yeah, should be easy.
Yeah, so actually I don't have anything left to write, so I can go back to voice act or push to talk. Usually take another second to write in the commands, but if it's a 3-way fight with no assets, I don't have to do anything.
Oh, I just realized I never finished my mission command from the first round. That's funny.
Nice. That's okay. Ooh, you're right. Fuck. I need to pay attention to who gets slotted on the roster, because I'm going to basically say if the most OP team is going to win or if the other 2 teams are going to win, because there's only 2 options for prediction. It's what we did last time, though, and the OP team won, so... It was a 3-way fight on Lithium before, whatchamacallit. You know what? Falcon's been doing really well tonight. Let's say, fuck, Falcon or Coalition? I want to put Coalition on the spotlight, too, because they were also doing quite well.
Yeah, technically they won.
We'll see how the teams go, and we'll base it from there. Only voting for Falcon team. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever team has Falcon on it, we'll put the bet on there.
He doesn't
Screw
need
it.
the ego boost, man.
He already has the ego boost.
Well, you're not helping.
I know. But chat keeps saying Falcon or bust.
Well, they can bust over Falcon all they want, but that doesn't mean that you have to cater to
Ew.
their needs.
You okay, Boo? Allergies?
Come on, that one was like on the spot. That was like.
No, I
took no
agree. I
time
agree.
at all.
Sorry, Blood when he started coughing, so I just want to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do my prediction. I guess we'll do it for Leah since she's still playing.
Betting on your sugar mama.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, it looks like she is on Op 4.
Cool. Yep, she's with Dream. Poor Leah. She never gets marksman. She never gets marksman. That's like all she wants.
Still looking for Falcon. Yo, why am I looking there? I can just look at the roster because it's in alphabetical order. Falcon is... Thank you, Boo, for clapping into my mic. Falcon's blue 4. Okay. So the prediction for me is going to be, will blue 4 win or lose? Don, have the blue one be blue 4 wins, have the red one be blue 4 loses. So it's stacked against blue 4. So if you want to make a safe bet, you'll say they lose, but if you believe in Falcon's ability to not choke, bet on blue 4. Do whatever you want. Those are the parameters. What? Yeah, I know. If you bet on blue 4, it means you're betting on Falcon. This guy.
I believe.
You believe in Falcon?
I do.
Because he plays like a hawk, right?
No, because he plays like Captain.
Oh, fuck off. Dear
Oh,
Marvel.
you say fuck off to that?
You say Marvel.
You should.
Captain
should
Falcon
fuck off.
is not Marvel.
He's not?
Where the fuck is Captain Falcon from,
Oh,
babe?
Wait, you
Yeah.
thought you said
Where's
Marvel?
Captain
Smash
Falcon?
Bros.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fucking moron.
And then the game tied to the... Ow, don't flick me.
Yeah, flick him.
You're not even a proper nerd. You can't even tell the difference between Captain
At
Marvel.
least I'm not a fucking weeb.
All you want to do is.
I'm
fuck
sleeping
Fox
down here,
girls.
aren't I?
Say Shawm and
You like what? Go for it. What mean things? No, come on. Say it to my face. Say it to my face.
Say-
Right
say
now.
it to
In
the
front of
microphone.
everyone. Say it to my face.
Bloodwind,
In my
say it
face. Come
into
on.
the microphone.
I love you too.
Nope.
One thing. Please, come on. Just one. Just one. Come on. Do it. I'm giving you permission. No, come on. Come on. Hit me. Please. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yes,
Ah.
If you want to fuck Fox girls, you can, but that just means you're.
No,
that's-
roast
that's
me.
not
Come on. Roast me. Roast
You
me.
wanna get roasted?
Roast
What?
me.
No.
Go for it. Shut up, Barb.
Spit roast?
That Barb.
Yeah.
I can roast Barb.
Okay, roast Barb.
Hey, how's
No,
the
don't
maid
throw this
outfit
on me.
going? You still getting any views with it?
Oh!
Oh, so where's
Oh.
the love? Why does she give you like this like velvet glove treatment?
Because she's
And
been with me
changing
for
your
8
diaper?
years. He's
That
salty
doesn't
that
mean
you're bullying
shit.
him instead of me.
Yeah.
Fuck this one.
I'm. No, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate it.
Did I win?
All right.
Yes, I
so
think you
I'm
won.
now announcing I
Congrats.
will no longer be with FNF.
Okay.
I will be.
He's saying he'll no longer be with FNF. He's and then he cut off.
I'm leaving. I'm retiring.
He's
I-
retiring. Ooh,
I
there's the pizza.
Can't seem to live. Fuck you.
He just said fuck you.
Fuck you. No, you don't. Stop playing this game of fucking telephone. Put fucking Bloodwing on the mic.
She's
Put her
getting
on
the pizza.
headset. Well, she can go and fuck the pizza delivery guy later. I want to talk to her now.
What? Oh, it's a girl. Okay.
Fuck. No, this. Damn it.
On a scale of 1 to salt, how much of a French fry are you, Barb?
Chick-fil-A.
He says Chick-fil-A. They not that salty.
But they're kind of oily.
If you were McDonald's, you'd be concerned.
They're not. Those actually aren't that salty.
They can
Like,
be.
They can be. I would, but.
No, the
I wish
McDonald's
they were
ones.
I wish they were salty.
Yeah.
I had some
Yeah.
today, and they weren't that salty.
McDonald's fries are absolutely more salty than Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, that's the joke, right?
Well, but think about like fry to fry. A Chick-fil-A fry is gonna have more salt in it because it's bigger. But one McDonald's fry isn't gonna have nearly as much as one Chick-fil-A fry.
Care to commentate, Boo?
Is he talking about sizes again? Because we know it's not going to amount to anything.
Oh my god.
At least I come from a country with a working economy.
Can you say it again? She didn't hear you.
So at least I come from a country with a working economy.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm German. What's that? Greece? You want more money? Sorry, gonna need you to
Because
pay
we
those
have less
debts.
sick people in the United States because they're too double fucked.
Yeah,
Get the vaccine.
because you're too racist to vaccinate the minorities.
Say it again. She wasn't.
You're too racist to vaccinate the minorities in Greece and the refugees.
Do you want the headset?
They're a tiny country.
Here, here, put the
Oh,
headset
that's
on.
the
No, I'm not
excuse?
fighting with
No,
Barb.
you can fight with Barb.
No,
I
I'm
want to go get a
not.
slice
Oh,
of
I'm
is
not
that a-
fighting
is that
with
a
Barb and his
dub?
tiny waffle penis.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
He says it doesn't even make sense.
Well, you're talking about sizes and comparing it to Chick-fil-A waffle fries, so I'm gonna call your penis tiny.
So okay, that's called changing the subject, and that wasn't a very good job of it.
Okay, and your point?
Okay, and means that you're salty.
Yeah, no, I'm clearly the salty one here.
Saltier than a jar of olives.
Yeah, uh-huh. Totally. Not like you're trying to jab at me or anything to get rid of your salt. Man, you're getting McDonald's
Yes.
fry status real
Yes.
quick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. What do you mean?
Said, top, bottom one, third up, fourth up now.
He is a
Barb it.
Malacca. That's right.
Oh my god. All right, I gotta get started. Okay, I love you.
You want pizza?
I'm in the middle of round. I'll get some in the middle of the next round. Okay. All right, love you, Boo. Barb, she says no hard feelings.
No hard feelings. She is a bitch, though.
He called you a bitch. Oh, she coming back. Oh, well, I'm just gonna hold push to talk down again. Hi, Boo. You wanna?
Call me a bitch?
Yeah, he called you a bitch.
Call me the B word?
Yep.
Oh, man. Who wants to talk about being a bitch when you wear a maid uniform to get views?
Just laughing about that one.
Hey, I'm a
Bye,
bitch for
Barb.
money, and that's called being a professional.
He says it's called being a professional. That's the hardest I've heard her laugh all night. Okay, whew. Anyway.
Oh, man, even harder than when she looked at your dick?
Oh, I wish she heard that one. Anyway, 4 sectors. Delta's in the middle. Everyone has a home sector. Easy CQC.
Poor little Delta Point. It's gonna get 3-wayed so hard.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to do game mode or sides first?
Let's go blue 4, op 4, green 4.
All right. So blue 4, if I were to guess, are going to be, Desert Marines, same as we saw last time with 5.56 weaponry. M4s, M16s, M249s,
Oh, shoot.
M240s,
One second.
SR25, and a Carl Gustav.
Let me, set
Pretty
this
basic
up.
stuff. And do they even have transport, or are they all on foot? They are all on foot, it seems. Very nice. All right, Op 4 on the west side by the airfield are going to be same as last time again. A desert Russian force with AK-74Ms, PKMs, PKPs, SVDs, and RPGs. Finally, Green 4 in the in the north are going to be, well, an independent faction using what I think is actually a snow camo, but they'll be using 7.62 AKs, AKMs.
Oh, they're using the Iranian
SVD.
desert camo then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that? I guess it is actually desert camo.
It is a desert camo, but I have
it-
used it for winter camo before and it works just fine.
That's what it is. You use a desert for winter, not a winter for desert. Gotcha. But yeah, those are our 3 sides. So 556, 545, and 762.
You want to go over names?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. Looks like Vagrant is going to be leading the entirety of Blue 4, and of course, with this being split 3 ways, we have about 30 or so aside. So it's a bit like leading a platoon size.
About 40 actually, because there's 120 people on server.
Really? Oof. All right then, we're back at that
Full
max
platoons.
cap.
Yep.
Otherwise, let's see. We got Dreek commanding Alpha, Anderson and Coolbreeze in charge of the teams. Montgomery's in charge of Bravo with Maz and Nemesis at the helm. That's Blue 4 is looking pretty damn stacked. I ain't gonna lie.
Not Bay, Ander, Nemesis, Falcon like a hawk, already
Lurch,
running for it.
Mito, Lennox, Handwich, Stroland, like these are big names. Red 4 have Phoenix at the helm, with Grav leading the X-ray team. Dream as
Nem and
the
Falcon are on
marksman.
blue, yep.
Leah
That's
as
why
the
it's either
support
Blue
Red
4
for
wins or
1 minute,
loses.
and she will do great. Shy is leading Alpha, Schnuffle's leading Bravo, and Charlie doesn't actually have a designated leader, but we do have a Makes Wise holding that RPG 42. But I guess that won't really matter too much because there's no vehicles.
Shock and awe weapon.
Yeah, we do have 2 Foxtrot elements, Foxtrot and Foxtrot 1. So I guess they're just an extra like little rifle squad.
Weapon team for the PKP as
Yeah,
a
for
machine
the
gun.
PKP.
7-hour rifle.
And they have 2 GP25s as well, so they got some stuff to work with.
Nice.
And then finally for Green 4, we have the one, the only Night Owl commanding.
Yes.
She would command me.
With that, boys,
Jesse
yeah,
and
I'd
the-
agree with that statement.
Yep. Jesse's leading the X-ray team. Tanaka leading platoon 1. So they are going to keep with a platoon element and a command element as far as leadership. Embrodak, Sman, Whale, Tali are all coalition in Alpha, along with Padman, Llama, Votra, etc. Cardboard will be leaving Bravo.
Interesting
with
structure.
Pluto, Twins, Green Shade. Hopefully Grant is a bit more accurate with the machine gun than they are with the marksman rifle.
Is that all on Blue 4,
Peterson's
Don?
going leading platoon 2 with Phantom Ninja,
Jesus.
Exo Guns, who I don't entirely recognize, Seki Gamer, Torres, and other individuals who seem kind of cobbled together, almost like an independent third world country fighting force.
I do find it interesting how these guys are going full company and 2 platoon leads.
Yeah.
Curious to see what they do with that.
Yeah, that might give them some better organization if they do decide to split forces and work on that platoon level. But that does just mean that if both the other teams work in essentially death blobs, then that could just wipe them out, you know, one half at a time.
Now, if I was in Op 4 shoes, because Op 4, they're kind of the ones that are the most screwed, because either side, if they want to take an additional sector instead of going for the center, they're going to go to the closest one, which is going to be Alpha. So, if I was Op 4, I would just hold Alpha, wait for both sides to kill each other, and then just pick one direction and push it, you know?
Yeah, they don't. I wouldn't say that they should leave Delta alone entirely, but yeah, if they were to hit
Willow, I
like
believe
040042 to the south of the mosque, there are some more open areas that they
Yeah,
could
yeah, as
cut
it's
off
verifying it.
or flank any Blue 4 attack from. Once
some
they take
communities you can,
Charlie,
some you
but
can't.
They may not get there entirely in time.
Jesus,
It's kind of same with the
Storm,
north
hope
side,
you're right.
on the north edge of town, right to the south of Bravo's.
If you want free
the
points
actual
from Storm,
objective
bet
itself.
against the Blue
Get some more
4.
of those open fields that generally, you know, compared to, you know, larger open field fights are pretty small, but in a CQB environment like this, gaps and, you know, areas to cross that big can be really, really damaging.
Looks like we've also had a few custom buildings added to Bravo and Charlie. Charlie has an additional building just to take advantage of that open space, and then Bravo has 2 additional buildings added, including a multi-story one for some decent Overwatch, but none on Alpha because I think they're banking on the buildings tied to that little block there to be enough.
You know what I just realized?
What?
right at Red Force spawn, they have a minaret that they can go up and get an elevated position at the very least on Blue Force movements, possibly also in Green Force.
All the more reason that they should just hold that one sector, do recon, see who is the weaker force, and then go over and take their sector and just turtle, you know? Does that register?
No, it absolutely does. I'm just, I feel like, well, I guess if Red 4 lets Blue 4 and Green 4, yeah, like you said, kill each other, then whoever survives is going to be hurt more, and then they can just steamroll and win it. Green 4 also on the north side, they also have access to Hill 2039, which would give them good overwatch over Red 4's movements up there, and an elevated
Wait,
position
what are we betting
for an
on the
LMG
prediction?
team or marksman
We're betting
team
on Blue 4 winning,
to,
right? Not
harass
Falcon
them as
dying.
they were to move into Alpha. Blue 4, they kind of have the, if they wanted to, hook way around to the northeast of Charlie and kind of take a safer route, they can. And I don't think they will. I don't think Green 4 would do the same thing, but they might. I feel like if Green 4 were to do a kind of split maneuver, they would go for the Hill 2039 and go straight south
Like
to Bravo,
a hawk, exactly.
And then pincer either on Alpha or Delta. I don't think they'd go to the east of Bravo at all.
Thanks, Boo.
But who knows? Blue 4 also have a minaret in the town of Yarum, which some might be running for, but I feel like that would be just
a little
so
out of
far
place.
away. Yeah, it's really out of place, and no, you wouldn't engage anyone from there, and I don't think
Maybe
any kind of binocs would even help.
maybe the marksman. But I could also
Yeah.
see the eastern minaret in the actual town itself being a good marksman position. So we'll have to see where they go.
Absolutely. Yeah, if I was Blue 4 and I wanted to send my marksman somewhere, it would be like point 2037. Those like 4 buildings up on the hill to the next to the airfield. Like it would take a minute to get over there, but that wouldn't be a bad position either to get in Red Force side. Yeah.
Now, is there anything you don't want to see one of the teams do? Because I can think of one, but I want to hear your thoughts on that first.
I don't want to hear you chewing your fucking pizza
Sorry,
because I'm also on a
Mod
diet. and
sticks,
so
man.
should you
They're
be.
good.
Eating pizza at 9:47.
Well, she was hungry, and she asked me if I wanted anything, so I just told her my usual, and she got everything. I'm like, yes. It's okay, I'll burn it all off tomorrow. But
That's not how that works.
go ahead.
What I don't want to see is
Be mad.
Green 4 and Blue 4 just kind of double team Red 4 at the Alpha point, where they both just kind of sandwich into each other and just make this big mess of a fighting area between Alpha and Delta. I would like to see some more maneuvers and some tactics come out to play, but we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to see any wide flanks. I want them just to go right to the objectives. This is meant to be a quick round. I want it to go down as a quick round, you know?
I do like it when they go down quick as well.
Hormy! I wish I had the bat. Everyone.
5 more minutes to go, and excuse me. The minaret is actually in Red Force spawn area, so they're already up there.
Huh.
So I think between Red Force positioning, kind of already being in the city, and Blue Force personnel, I think that's going to be the main fight. And Green 4 are going to be a bit more of the wild card, since we have Coalition here who are, they're definitely experienced in TVTs. I'm actually going to the CCO 12 tomorrow.
Nice.
To TVT, and I think it's going to be a ton of fun. But they are not. They've been coming to FNF for a few weeks now. They're getting used to it. But I think
This is
gonna
their
be the
third
first
week,
real
yes.
test. Yeah, there's going to be a real test of them against the FNF regulars, along with whatever other irregulars they have to work with in their platoon.
You know, I wish these rounds only had like 10 minutes to safe start instead of 15. Because it just drags out. I think
Yeah.
everyone's ready to go. We're just kind of waiting for the timer. I love how Wise is like pieing out to like look at blue for it, and then across you have Pet there just chilling.
Just vibing. Well, my chat has high hopes for Leah as well, with majority of points saying that she will do good in this round.
Well, I wish her luck. Sorry, I'm on my last mod stick. I'm hungry.
God damn it.
I have 177.5K on blue for winning, and only 53K on them losing. Chat has a lot of confidence in Falcon.
All right, back. So what do you do with working out? What do you usually do? Just weight training,
So-
like free weights?
I have not a medical condition, but I walk flat-footed, so it screws with my calves.
Oh yeah, I got flat feet too.
So what I do is I stretch those. I get on the treadmill for 10 minutes for the warm-up. Bloodwind just said I walk like a duck. Wow, thank you, Boo. But
I don't know
after
if that's a
that,
flat feet.
I'll stretch my legs out again, and that just prevents them from hurting when I do physical exercises or walk around for a while. And Bloodwind's trying to take credit for it, but it's something I've been doing for years. But no, she's mad at me. But anyway, then I'll either work on upper or lower body. So if it's upper, I'll work on my arms and pectorals. There's a lot of things I do with the free weights, and then there's some modified stuff I do with the exercise machines. I just don't remember the names of the machines themselves. And then I'll focus on core. And then I haven't done a lower body yet because I only started going back last week. But that will be for calves and thighs and then core as well. And then if other people I'm with are still working out because we go as a group, I'll just get back on the treadmill or the elliptical to do a cool off.
Nice, that's not too bad. I'm doing the whole one muscle group a day thing. So
Nice.
Monday is chest day. As a way to get me into the gym because chest is fun. Tuesday is cardio. Wednesday is core. Thursday is leg day. And then Friday is arms.
Nice.
Today I didn't go because I worked from home and I just did some body weight routine. I did Wednesday. I was playing a VR game called Pistol Whip. It's like a first-person VR shooter rhythm game. Dude, I have a heart rate tracker and oh, someone just threw a satchel at. Never mind, someone did a goof.
What?
That at Red Force Spawn. Someone threw a satchel. Anyway,
Amazing.
I was playing Pistol Whip and my heart rate was getting up to like 160 because it's like you have to dodge bullets and shoot in rhythm with the music, and it's like my heart was like sweat was dripping down my face. It was amazing. And Blue Fort immediately opening up on the minaret as the round begins.
Yep, Op 4 open up with a rocket too.
Yeah, Wise up there with the RPG. Rocket was way short.
So, Azariah also came into my chat and told Falcon he's not permitted to die this round.
Ooh, that's a tall order. Wise, I think, maybe
Squeaky
getting
Clay,
Armed.
thanks for giving Wise
We
Matt
may
a
see him
sub.
fall out of the minaret right now, and there he goes.
Huh.
And Pierce was there to see it, and I'm glad
I think
was
he'll be
there to see
fine.
it.
Yeah, right? I saw it too. But I think he'll be okay. After that Ace rework, like, what, over a year ago? You don't really take that much damage from fall damage anymore, so.
Yeah, it was literally January 2020. It's what started the 2020, like, being so shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so Echo 1 here on the hill. getting really focused down. Only about a fire team or so sent up here. Oops, the first sector captured by Green 4. Points will start to be awarded
there's the wide
in
flank.
5 minutes. It's a bit of a buffer to keep
People from rushing,
being
yep.
rushing being the meta at least.
Green 4 is flanking a squad around. I'm not sure if they're going to go for Delta or if they're going to bypass and try to go for Charlie.
Chad is saying it was when Ace got mixed in with Ryan's zombies and demons. That's when Corona happened.
Ah. But Ryan Zombies and Demons has been out for like 5 years.
Yeah, but it was when the rework meddled with it.
Ah. Neat.
It's anyway, sorry. That was funny. Right now, Red 4 getting a really good defensive line set up, looking both north, east, and south.
Yep.
Bravo, or sorry, led by Nemesis. It is actually Bravo, so there we go.
So my final prediction was 182K on Blue 4 winning versus 78 with them losing. So high hopes for Blue 4. Oh God, look at Blue 4's massive bullshit flank for Alpha. That's gonna catch Op 4 right on their tail because they're being very aggressive here too.
Yeah, I was thinking moving the marksman up here, not a whole platoon.
It's risky though, but I don't think they're gonna be caught with it. So they might just get away with it.
If anyone, it's going to be Pierce, Koak, maybe Wise or Internet.
Oh, there goes Iander's internet.
Ooh, rip.
It's a little worried there, like the round could have potentially crashed. Oh, Blue 4 was just spotted by Pierce and Koak. Pierce putting some machine gun rounds out. Funny enough, all 3 factions are holding off from actually pushing into Delta. All of them are trying to just wait out and see what happens.
Well, Green 4 have actually moved to the southeast and doing what I thought Blue 4 would do, pushing in on that outside kind of sector. So they might be in the best position to right now. Really large Sam Hanwich and Nuclear Moose being able to provide enfilade fire as they push across those streets.
AT round going on the hill where Blue 4 is, but it was short. Hits Little Rock Wall.
So they've been spotted out. They're going to return in kind.
Yep. Pierce found them earlier, opened up with a machine gun about a minute ago, and Blue 4 has just completely deployed on that flank. Looks like Green 4 is going for an encirclement of Delta before they push in. They're really just trying to test to see if anyone's there, but I would assume Delta is going to be the group to move in, and they just hold those 2 sectors. So I think Op 4 is going to be the group butted out, but I think... Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think Op 4, as soon as they realize that their home sector of Alpha is getting attacked, they're going to turn their forces around to defend it, and I could see Green 4 winning this scenario because of that, but it's going to fall to the PvP.
Granny for Green 4 is actually pushed up a little bit on their own and may look to push quickly into the mosque area at Delta. Is the safest play to do. Now kind of regrouping over on the eastern side.
Paladin started spraying at Nemesis's group, and Nemesis literally just looked in after Paladin put like 5 or 6 shots, 20 or 30 shots out, and Nemesis just double tapped him in the face. It's funny. Ooh, Pierce is catching a lot of Blue 4 guys in the open. Knocked out 1. Got hits on Wiki.
Just in time to see her X-ray. Either that or Green 4 Echo.
Yep, Leia's knocked out. Could still be brought back because they do have a medic with them.
And there she is. Yeah, she's a tough one.
You like them that way, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I see. Anyway, Wiki knocked out. The other guy was double tapped. Cool Breeze being suppressed by Pierce. That's the one risk with crossing open areas. It can get very messy very quickly.
That's also how I like my moment. It get very messy very quickly.
Oh my fucking god, Barb. Green 4 is continuing this flank round. I think they're going to go for Charlie.
Yeah. They have that group pushing into Delta now, so they'll be the first ones on that. Points should start to get tallied any second now. Maybe in another minute.
Maz has joined us.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like wiggling at each other the entire time.
Cardboard just got hit by a rocket, and Green 4 is attempting to capture Delta. Now, I wonder if this is going to make that far southern group of Green 4 pull back to just cover the Delta sector instead of trying to counterattack Blue 4's. We'll see, and points are starting to get tallied.
There we go. So they're all going to go up at the same time as long as each side controls one point. That's why Delta on its own is so important, and also why trying to steal another team's capture point can be so devastating. Red 4's lines, especially on the south side, starting to break.
Yeah.
North side are also pretty rough.
Seen some movement on the northern group for Op4, though. They might pull some forces back, which is just going to line up for Green 4 to have a really nice victory here.
I'm concerned about this Blue 4 group coming in from the airfield from the west of Alpha. They look like they're going to encircle this 4-man Red 4 team of Pierce, Koak, Hindman, and Wise.
Hey, Papa, how you doing? I'm just trying to watch the roster here to see if there's any large-scale plays. I'm waiting to see Delta get taken.
Well, you had not to wait long.
Yeah, righto, Chills. Thanks, man. Yep, there's Delta being taken, so Green 4 is going to start scoring 2 points every 20 seconds.
Yep.
And I'll be curious to see how Op4 immediately reacts to that and how Blue 4 immediately reacts to that.
Yeah, because right now, Blue 4, I mean, if Blue 4 captures Alpha, then they're in the same position as Green 4. However,
Op4 is going to immediately turn around at that point.
Well, that and Green 4 now has a head start, so Blue 4 will need to take at least neutralize Bravo or Delta.
See, now, Green 4 is going to be cocky here. They're still going to send that squad around to try to take Charlie. What I'm really worried about is Green 4 breaking through... Op4 breaking through Green 4's lines, taking a sector or two back, and then Green 4 getting whittled down because they're focusing on offense. So I think anything's really possible here, but if I were Green 4, I would just lock down the church and lock down the northern sector.
Getting cornered, sprayed down by
Yeah.
There goes independent command.
No.
He's trying to shut the gate to buy him some time, opens it and shuts it again. Manages to slide out of that situation.
I am very surprised that he survived that. Almost did it again. Mike almost team killing his own commander. I feel the pain though. At distance without magnified optics, you just kind of start shooting at whatever's moving. PID be damned.
Yeah, here comes the Green 4 Delta. Charlie.
Falcon has 1 kill, by the way. Maz, I bet the entire round on Blue 4 because of Falcon, because chat seems to like him this week, so.
Yeah, Lolo, Falcon, and Ned
Sorry, Red 4 X-Ray have left the construction site. Also left Greg Legs behind to bleed out. So they're now back into town, looking to kind of reinforce this southern flank for Red 4.
All right, we're going to see how good SO is as a community because they're going to push against some FNF veterans at Blue 4 at Charlie. I'll be really curious to see how that one plays out. Nemesis leading with Lolo, breaching the building that these 3 Op4 guys are on. They took some fire from Green 4 down the street. We got Vargrant, who's gotten on the Minarat and Op4 spawn. Hasn't poked his head out yet. Wheaton breaching an Op4 guy. Gets the drop, but is crippled. And shots rain out on Charlie.
Yep.
Are you getting some minor jittering on your game? Yeah. Yeah, that's as soon as I noticed it again. That's like the 3rd or 4th one, so I'm a little worried about the server, but I think we'll be okay.
So much is going on right now.
Yeah.
Just might be getting a little overworked. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Mito's the mat gunner, and he's got his 18. He's lining it up on green 4. Puts it right on Delta, but Delta was just a hair away to not get knocked out.
Another one going out.
Yep,
Onto...
to Falcon. But it was a building short.
Yep. Of course, he has a 249.
Looks like Nem successfully breached the building 3 Op 4 guys were on.
Sock Silas over on the northwest side is between Blue 4 and Red 4 groups. Going up, right up
Wow.
next to... and he's just up there on his own.
There is so much going on. I'd still say green 4 has the advantage because of that manpower, but we are seeing that blue 4 group.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned them. It's blue 4 extra. I think they're going to go around to try to take Bravo out from green 4's nose.
Yeah. They ran up on the meta
Wow.
right now. Red 4's meta actually.
Too far from cover right there, and Sholin took him out.
Ooh. Sock Silas, he has to know that people are above him.
I'm loving just seeing like groups of people, and then there's like one guy of a different color. I think you just saw, yeah, Silas, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's been creeping over here, and now he's gonna go up the stairs.
Leia's
He's gonna try and clear
covering.
this out. Oh, does she hear those footsteps?
She
I think
does. She's ready. Great headshot. Perfect execution by Leia. Mm-hmm.
Textbook.
That's
Two
why you
words.
always have security. So green 4's attack is looking a little light. Blue 4, I don't think I've lost a single person, maybe one.
They killed 2 of them. I was watching it.
Peterson being the third.
Yeah, Red 4 is not looking too good. Lots of skulls for Red 4. Green 4 is looking pretty okay. I think this is between Blue 4 and Green 4 right now. So yeah, they're coming in and kind of splitting up on Red 4.
Ooh, Night Owl getting a one-on-one with Pancake, but Pancake has to take his handgun out to finish him off.
Nice done.
That would leave, I believe, Tanaka in charge. Though I do give respect to Night Owl for trying to, you know, still be a soldier as a commander, because this is pretty cut and dry for Green 4 at this point. They just have to play defense. But what?
Battlefield tosses a
Yeah,
satchel
I was
charge
just
onto
about to say.
Montgomery, Dape, and Chupless, and that might
Hey,
take out both
runs.
buildings.
Ooh. Nape trying to finish him and gets the kill. A little desync spike there because of those buildings going off. Oh,
That didn't do more damage.
Falcon is dead on 2 kills. How unfortunate. Will his team carry him to victory? Apparently, Falcon and Azariah in my chat are having an argument because Blue 4's plan was just to sit on one objective, which was, in my opinion, smart. Sit on one objective, wait out, you know, the first 10 minutes, and then
Yeah, that's what
push.
Red 4
Let
did.
the other 2 factions fight each other. So I guess Blue 4 had half their group get aggressive, and now they might pay for it. But as is saying, if Blue 4 loses, Falcon's getting demoted to ammo bitch for a month. What a shame.
Ooh, Beeler getting a drop on Vagrant, Blue 4 platoon 1 commander. Actually, yeah, Blue 4 commander in their setup. Didn't double tap him.
Green 4 only has 5 guys on Charlie. Those defenders are now too much for him.
Alpha,
Ammo
trying
bitch
to
means
pull
he's
out
a
Red 4.
guy that carries ammo, probably
but-
the AR assistant.
The numbers are really starting to stack up against them.
Yeah, now off for just being a pain in the neck for Blue 4.
Yep. And those guys that went around, I thought were going for Bravo, they've actually halted, and I guess are just doing Overwatch now.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah, I'm
But-
really thinking that it's Green 4's game right now.
According to what Falcon said, there's no communication right now for Blue 4. Everyone just kind of doing their thing. Sam Handwich taking a GL to the face.
Ooh, looks like right for X-ray. Yeah, Dream got sniped. He ends the game on 2 kills. And speaking of the devil, he shall appear.
Looks like it, Azariah. Another Maz round going out. Might have gotten a kill. Maz, were you paying attention to that fight?
Yeah, Sam was the only casualty, and he's now back up.
Gotcha, because I thought Green 4 had 5 guys, now I'm only seeing 4, so I thought the Maz got him.
Looks like, from the building.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm interested to know who killed me.
Probably the guys to the north, but right now, Mike
None of them have
Hawkins.
kills. Sorry.
I don't know. That's the only people who I would think of.
Yeah, Liru, if you check where Human is, bottom
Check
floor.
the AAR.
Ooh. Yep. Body. 2 bodies, actually.
Explosive charge over the wall. No real effect, but
Not
does
Baze.
destroy
He
the
wants to be aggressive today, though.
Oh, I killed Drake. That was a nice shot.
See, what sucks is even if Blue 4 gets this sector, it's a moot point because they have to take on Green 4 with 2 sectors. So after they take that, they're going to have to just go for the church and
Yep.
push there.
Ooh, more satchels going off.
Yeah,
could
they're
do
a
it,
little
though.
stuttering, though. They could, but they're running low on manpower. The fight with Green 4, excuse me, Op 4 is whittling them down, so they might not have enough to fight Green 4 after that.
Hey, and you know what? They got Nante on their team.
Yep.
And they have NP. Yeah, it's
Martin
now
hit-
down to 2 guys on the attack on Charlie.
Vagrant is actually brought back up by Martin, so Blue 4 Command is back in the game.
So quick side note, because I was in Leia's squad and obviously she can only type, I can actually see what she's saying right now.
Nice.
Ooh, it looks like that attack on Charlie might get some reinforcements from Green 4.
In fact, I can actually type back to her, which is scary.
Isn't that cheating?
It is.
Yes,
Which
so
makes
don't do
me-
that, Mr.
No, I'm
Admin.
not, no, I'm not going to do that, but that makes me think, what if someone's done that in the past?
Well, you.
Ooh, Zony's coming out. Wheaton breaches in but dies, and it's up to Anderson to get the kill. Cyrus firing at Anderson, though. Oof.
I think he legged him actually.
He did get Anderson with those hits.
Ooh,
Avis took out that one Blue 4 guy.
Yeah, Apple just
Jeez.
Nice.
But then
Bay. Mike started spraying like crazy, and Bay was tired of that shit. Alpha now on neutral.
So it's
yeah,
6
but I think
Charlie,
that's right out of the game.
6 Blue 4 Charlie guys.
You don't got another
at
kill.
Charlie versus like 9 Delta dudes.
They're
Now,
they're holding.
Blue 4 need to get Alpha and Delta at this rate. That's been too long. Green 4 has built up too much of a lead.
We might
Either
see
way.
Blue 4 X-Ray get over to Bravo and knock that.
Possibly, that would help. And then if they capture that especially.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think they would need to capture it.
So yeah, the attack
Leia
on Charlie
Graf
went down
holding
to 2
in.
guys, and now it's being reinforced by I don't know who this is. Matt, Koro, Granny, Loki. I think a bunch of new guys.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to see if Mborak on Green 4 on the northernmost side would see those 3 X-Ray guys, but he did not. He was in a position to, but he's not looking in that direction. He's too focused on Delta. Blue 4 might actually pull this off, but they have to be quick on Green 4, not necessarily taking Alpha.
I don't know, 71. I think it's over.
Yeah. It.
There's Bravo getting knocked.
Yeah, now they're back in the game.
If they get
Blue, Blue needs 60, Green needs 27.
But if they have 3 sectors compared to the 1 sector,
here comes a massive charge on Charlie. Green 4
Yeah, Blue
feeling
4
the pressure now. Breaching the building.
a little worried about Sholin's position. He's going to go prone, get Eval and Bard out of position because he's backed by Mito and Linux firing. Both of them get knocked out. Nice.
Yep, but Granny up. There's 1 Blue 4 dead.
Yep, that was from Granny.
Oh, sandwich.
Yeah, he's in a good spot to flank. Pop-Tart puts some rounds up there, though. Mist throws a grenade. It was a smoke. Pop-Tart now running up there. Granny trying to get that flanking shot.
Get the revenge.
And Op 4 X-Ray folding in on Alpha is only going to harass the blue 4 guys there. And meanwhile, green 4 sending 5 guys up north.
Come on,
Charlie
Leia.
goes neutral.
Yep, Bravo is now blue 4 though. Got Anderson trying to find Grav and Leia.
Come on, Leia. Oh, if Anderson or Martin just walk out that door.
Ooh, little DC.
Nope.
It's been a little like that all day for this round. Handwich and Nuclear Moose put some shots over Loki.
Oh, Leia, come on. No, she doesn't quite get Anderson, and she goes down on 1 kill. Unfortunate. Grav might be able to do something. Never mind. Martin drops him like a rock.
The blue 4 guys to the north were able to get 1 or 2 kills. Green 4's down to 4. It's looking like a more even fight.
Red 4's officially out of the fight if Pancake doesn't wake up.
Ooh, Sholin got a kill on the north. Or this one on the southern side, my bad.
Bravo goes for blue 4,
Ooh,
but green
Granny's
4 is
breaching.
really trying to
Handwich just literally put the rifle at Granny's head and pulled the trigger. That was beautiful. Pre-fires.
Bravo now. They're gonna try and neutralize it. And
Notices Granny's physics, and there's the double tap.
Ooh, Sholin getting a kill next to Matt.
Matt Coro crawling away from Mito. Mito has to do a quick reload. And now he comes up to finish it. Oh, he's using his handgun. He's not, he can still wake up, but that was pretty funny.
Going on to Bravo now as Whale tries to push in. He gets inside the compound. Gonna need another one in there at least to try and neutralize it.
Carlson and Bay, an iconic duo. They're starting to come into Delta. There's no defenders.
He's alive? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought he died. Yeah, green 4, Mountain's the only one left.
Wow.
Those 5, literally, the 6, I should say, because that other guy, he held against him.
Rocket
That was
going
at
in.
least 6
Ooh.
versus, I don't know,
So,
13 dudes.
Lurch got no kills. The guy that died. Mito on 1, Lennox on 0, Handwich on 2, Sholand on 6, Nuclear Moose on 4. So that's 10, 12. So they got 13 kills between them. Mountain will make 14, but I think someone else just died.
I think this is blue 4's game. Oh,
Ooh, great satchel charge on X-Ray's building. That killed all 3 of them. Green 4's going to retake Bravo.
Back for blue 4. This could change things.
Great use of explosive charge there. Yep, so they're now checking the bodies. That was great. I love seeing that.
If Green 4 can get Delta really quickly, then they might have a chance. They also need Bravo super quickly.
Oh, yeah, I don't... Okay,
Like
Delta's
ASAP.
capping, okay.
So the forces by Delta need to push in at this point. It would be a 2v4, but they're fighting Bay and... No, wait, Bay's pulled away. Where'd Bay go? What the fuck?
Did Bay die?
Is Bay on the server right now?
Bay or not Bay?
Not Bay.
Not Bay, is dead in the
Bay
mosque.
dead.
Huh. All right, so I guess he got picked off by some of the green 4 guys then.
Yeah, ends on 3 kills.
The Patman's trying to throw a satchel. Doesn't... I think he was trying to blow something up so they have another place to breach, but it wasn't as effective as he would have liked.
Nah, those don't
hold
really
up.
go down.
Mountain just killed 3 dudes, I think?
Yeah, it's up to Handwich and Mito to get him.
Bravo finally goes to green 4. But now it's the reverse of the previous situation. Now green 4 needs to secure 2 more points, or else they're not going to win this.
This could still go either way, just based on the manpower here.
Yeah.
But Alpha 2 needs to get a move on here. They need to stop playing defensive, and they need to push in. Twins, I think, is going to lead the charge here. This is now in Blue 4's ballpark. But they're still going to need, let's see, with 67 points, there still needs to be...
Indigo and Patman going. Ooh, Indigo getting Vagrant.
And Delta going neutral.
I think that's it. I don't think they're gonna win it.
Timing-wise, if Green 4 gets Delta back, which they do...
So Patman walked up the stairs, and I can't remember who that was, had a great position. Just opened up on him, but Patman fell and shot him right in the head.
Jesus. Nicely done. So yeah, I was mistaken. Yeah, Green 4 just take Delta and they hold both Bravo and Delta.
Mountain's dead.
And they win.
Yep.
Yep. So that's it. That's it then. It's actually is it a 4v4? It is a 4v4.
Mito and Sam need to now regroup and push to Delta. Anderson and Martin, funny, FNF and A head honcho, and then the main server dev fighting Heziah, and is Tanaka still there? No, Whale is.
Whale, yep.
They could, Indigo Fox is a medic, so he could bandage up Patman.
Anderson actually snuck up behind Whale and shot him like twice, but Whale managed to just sneak away somehow.
Nice. Whale can be slippery. But he is bandaging right now. But, yeah, Mito and Sam might just hold Charlie.
If Mike can get Patman back up once he stabilizes himself, they should be able to take Delta a lot quicker.
Yeah, I think they're breaching just to make sure they have it. Now they have it. Indigo Foxy is the medic. He's going to work on Patman. But, yeah, no, we need to see Mito and Sam start heading north. We got to see aggression here, because I'm assuming either Green 4 is going to be smart and hold Delta, or they're going to try to push to Alpha.
Martin,
Anderson and Martin.
Yeah, Martin is pushing in from the west. He's going to come across the back of Heziah. Might turn the point neutral.
It's not going to turn it neutral because it's 1-1. They have to get Anderson in there, too.
Yep, and Martin's going to hole up in this building's rubble as Anderson comes in. He comes in that gate. He's going to see him. Who sees him first? Heziah didn't notice.
He didn't see
Neither
him.
did Anderson.
Oh.
Anderson screwed. No way! No fucking way!
That's it.
There's Bravo going neutral.
Amazing. Yep.
Whale has no choice but to go north.
Yep.
But he's going south.
He's
Yeah.
he's just concerned. He's on his own.
Going up.
He
Yeah.
might be able to get Anderson in the back, though.
He's going to get in there.
I think Martin just saw Whale.
Possibly. He's looking that direction now.
Might have called out to Anderson because now Anderson's holding those walls.
Oh, but
Does a quick reload at the worst time!
and I think Whale saw Martin, that silhouette, blending
Yep.
in pretty nicely.
It's GG.
Yeah, I think it's GG. Because now Whale can't catch up his own. And he's
Whale
not
gets
even
knocked
getting a
out.
chance.
Rip.
Poor man. Poor man. 2 kills.
Patman bled out.
I guess you could say Whale is finished.
You copied that from your chat.
Fuck you.
Called it out on.
Whale is a god.
He is back up, actually. He has risen. But Martin... Wow. Whale. Mr. 9 Lives himself.
I guess you could say
Coming
he's
back.
having a whale of a time.
Fuck you, I was about to say it.
Out here acting like the courier from New Vegas.
The
getting
issue
shot
is
in the
one
head,
person to
waking
take a
back up.
sector takes like 5 or 10 minutes, so I think Blue 4
Yeah.
might still win this.
Blue 4 still got this. Mike and Indigo, I don't fault them for doing this. If they were literally 1 more point ahead, it would be a tie game. That's how close it was. But now, because, yep, Blue 4 is gaining 2 and Green 4 is only gaining 1. In 4 more ticks, Blue 4 will win. And in 4 more ticks, Green 4 will be at 99. So they got about 2
Wow.
minutes to... their best bet is to go and at least neutralize Alpha. And I think that would... That's the only thing. And I don't think anyone's in a position to move. Or in a mood to move.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, I think
This is
I think
only
they're
round
just
2.
Oh god, yeah, this is gonna be a
Alright.
quick one.
I might call it for the night because I have pizza to eat, and then I'll come back and do some mission development.
What kind of pizza do you eat?
White pizza.
Bob, do you want to cast?
Whoa, white pizza.
Bob, I'm not drunk this time.
You're
So,
still
like,
British.
no condiments?
So it's white cheese pizza with an Alfredo sauce, basil, and sorry, thought someone was talking to me. With basil and ricotta, like heaps of ricotta and like nice little piles all around. It's really
Ricotta.
good. Ricotta,
Nice.
sorry.
Yeah, Dream and I are on the same page. We only eat margarita.
Was it a
pizza.
lot?
Bum, bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum,
there's-
bum, bum, bum. 100 to 99. Bum, bum, bum.
That's how close it was, though. Seriously, 1 point away
1 point. Crazy.
can make all the difference in the world.
All right, I'm gonna do my outro and raid Barby. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner. If you want to watch the last round, I'm gonna raid Barb, so just join me in the raid. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. How do I spell barbarian? Weird. I'm gonna go with that. Go operate operationally. All right, Don got it. Excuse me. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll be back in like an hour and a half, maybe. And we'll stream some random mission development making for FNF and then maybe more. It depends on what happens. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally.